Welcome everyone to Lubbock, Texas, Jones AT&T Stadium, where their tortillas will be flying in celebration and in support of their beloved Texas Tech Red Raiders. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Arizona State Sun Devils taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Sun Devils will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Red Raiders offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Comes out throwing on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. It'll be a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's looking deep. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30, the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Arizona State! That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Back to throw, it's Morton. Got the back over the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with it. Give to the back, the pistol. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Gonna run it. It's Dickey. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Looking to throw for it. Caught in the backfield. It's Hudson. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. After the short completion, it's now second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Red Raiders! What a grab and go for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting, dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets
Between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They took it 71 yards down the field. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Sun Devils offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. He'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. On the return, it's McCray. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Dropping back, it's Morton. Gets it out quickly. Nifty little dance step. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Here's the handoff. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. He's looking to throw it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Holds and fires complete to the right. And more yards after contact. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. He leaves it with the back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. Fires left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. On the run, it's Scatterbo. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. And the D deny them on second and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And it's no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold him.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Quick completion on the out route. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. And they got the completion, but still looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give. Fighting off the defender. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking for room. It's Scatterbo. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Douglas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Grabbed over the middle. It's Douglas. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Sun Devils are threatening in the red zone. They'll leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Sun Devils will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
That makes the score. Texas Tech 14, Arizona State 10.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's McCray. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. The give to the left side. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Morton. Working that left side now. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's got the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. On the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Quick completion on the out. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. The aerial assault continues. Caught in the backfield, it's Brooks. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Field goal is good.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will quickly use the timeout. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And first down for the offense.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. The official says no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air, it's Morton. One deep down the left side. A flag, we'll have to see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And it's right down the boulevard. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
And the Red Raiders will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Makes his connection. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stumbled to the ground. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking for room at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They're going to throw it again. This time it's complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Going to the running game. Oh, what a move! Touchdown, Sun Devils! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
And step number one when you want a great running back, someone who runs angry and continues to break tackle after tackle. This guy was unbelievable on that rush.
I don't know, David, if this defense was ready for this guy. They got to do a better job as the game goes on, getting more hats to the football, because it's obvious now it's not going to be just one guy who brings him down. They've got to get extra hats to the football to stop this rushing attack.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Kansas State is going to enjoy the trip back to Manhattan after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road and you stack wins there in Bill Snyder Family Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Looking for a man. It's Morton. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to run for it. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. The Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Hand off from the shotgun. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They go to the ground. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. On the ground, it's Scatterbo. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line just stands on the result of the play. And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's McCray. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the running back. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Oh, it's a reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. The hand to the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. Looking for a block. It's McCray. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. To the air, it's Morton. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Getting some heat. He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch called for and made. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Now they'll try the right side. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Now on second down. From the gun, the ground game. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
From the gun, the running back has it. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Pulled down after a pickup of 6, but he gets it inside the red zone. It's down at the 15. The Sun Devils have pushed it inside the 20. They'll go right back to the run. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that's one the kicker would love to have back. Trailing by 3 here in the 4th quarter, just didn't hit it as flush as he would have liked.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wide out in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Douglas. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. He looks that one in nicely. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Give to the single back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Morton. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He got it.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense making its way onto the field. Pulls it, fired complete. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, looking for a man. Throwing right. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They're going back to the ground.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Grabbed behind the line, it's Douglas. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Sun Devils have this offense rolling. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play coming on 3rd and long. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got an open man. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. They want to just keep throwing it. That's caught. It's Scatterbo.
And I like this OC finding ways to get this guy the ball. Finding ways to get him in space, finding ways to get him away from all the big uglies, all the big guys inside, and try to let him break some tackles and make some plays. So I like featuring the running back at the backfield.
Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll keep it on their side. Defense from the 32. He'll pull it on the read.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Back to throw, it's Morton. Gonna take a shot, and it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend.
And that pass picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
First down here for the offense. And they'll take a knee.
Yeah, and the good thing about that knee, this team gets back to 500. Still early in the season, we've got time to stack some wins together to create some momentum. Nice to be 500.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.